Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So in this lesson we are going to fix up the actual loading of the match. As you are aware from the last lesson, when we actually load the fighters into the scene, we have a few issues. So with that said, let's come to the scripts and we're going to create some new scripts, C# scripts, and the first one can be called, let's just say, player 1 health. Just downsize that. And we'll want opponent AI. And the last one will be the opponent health. Okay, with those now created, and we could do actually tidying up these scripts. So let's create a folder. And we'll just call this startup. So let's have a look at what can go in here. The game manager can go in. And sorry, every time I move one of these that is going to occur, but let's just go through it. The splash screen script, main menu. The don't destroy script, controller warning, let's get that in, controller manager. So now we've done that, let's have a look. We'll create a new folder for player 1. And we'll just move any scripts that are applicable to the player 1 into there. We'll create another folder called choose character. Let's move the choose character scripts into that folder. We'll create a new folder for player 2. We'll drag the script into that. And let's do another folder for the opponent. And we'll just drag and drop the opponent scripts into there. Okay. With that done, let's actually come to the scripts, close them down for some reason. I did have them already opened. We want the one player manager and the opponent manager as well. So let's have a look. Underscore Y rotation in the opponent manager. Let's just set that back to 0. Now you could delete this line completely and just put 0 in here, but I'm going to leave it as a variable here because some of you may require a different value depending on the actual models you're using. So we'll leave that as it is. So with that saved off, let's come down now. And let's come down to the very bottom of the load current opponent function. And what we'll want is underscore current opponent dot get component, open and close brackets. Inside the brackets we want player 1 movement. Come to the end, we'll open and close brackets again, dot enabled, and we'll make sure that that is set to false, so equal to false. Close the line off, disable the player movement script. Let's come below. We'll copy and paste that line in, and we'll change this to player 1 health, and we'll just tidy up the comments, and then we'll need to copy both lines and we'll paste those in. Now for the opponent, we need to actually grab the opponent AI, so we'll change it there, and we want to set it to true now. So we'll change the comment to enable, and we'll change it here to opponent AI script. Here, opponent health. Again, we'll set it to equal to true. We'll change the comment to enable, and of course, opponent health. So let's just save that off. And we'll copy those 4 lines. Let's come to player 1 manager now. And we're just going to paste those in. And everywhere where we have underscore current opponent, we need to copy and paste underscore player 1 character. Just tidy up the comments. So the player 1 movement and the player 1 health we need now to set to true. We'll change disable to enable in the comments. And now we want to make sure that any opponent scripts are set to be equal to false. And we'll change that in the comments as well. So again, we can save that off and we'll close this script down. Okay. Now, with those in place, we need to come to resources, and I'm not actually going to do it all in this lesson because it will take too long and it will be quite boring. So obviously now on every character we need to assign those 3 new scripts we created. So player 1 health needs to be attached, and so does the opponent AI and the opponent health on each and every one. And then the appropriate script, whether we're loading this in as a player or opponent, will now switch off and switch on these scripts as applicable. And yes, you will have to go through, unfortunately, and do this for every model, which is why I said that I'm not going to go through it in this lesson. I'm going to do it off camera, because it will just take far too long. And I really advise actually doing what I have done here in the scripts folder, and really begin to sort of tidy up these assets. Just because we've created quite a lot of things now, and you can often find that if this gets out of control, it can be very hard to sort out if it becomes a complete mess, which is why I'm just starting to go through and just tidy everything up now, and hopefully that should actually fix our rotation and the correct scripts loading. And you'll probably want to actually add an audio source onto each of your character models as well when you're adding these scripts, because we will need one at a later date, so you might as well go ahead and do it now. It saves a job later. We're not going to test it out in this video, because in the very next lesson we're going to work on some more fixes. And then once we've actually got everything fixed up, we can actually work on beginning to flesh out these 3 scripts, as well as create some others. So I think we'll leave it here for this lesson. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.